Hey guys, it's Doug from Dogtoon Media, and I'm here with a very special vlog because this video right here is our 100th upload to YouTube. So this is 100 videos uploaded to YouTube as of now, and that's pretty awesome. And that means that, you know, we've been working really hard, we've been putting things out for you, and that you guys have been watching and enjoying them. And I want to take a moment to kind of enjoy that, celebrate that. And rather than just have our weekly update of Ask the Educated 8, episode 28, having that just be our 100th video and have it kind of go unmarked, I thought I'd rather kind of bump him back a little bit and do this vlog to kind of celebrate that Dogtoon really has done something kind of awesome, and we have 100 videos uploaded to our YouTube account, which, by the way, you should subscribe to. More on that later. But for right now, I just wanted to kind of go through the story of Dogtoon and give you a little bit of insight as to how we got here. So, if you'll pardon me for a moment, story time. So basically, the term Dogtoon, because I do get asked that a lot, like, oh, where'd you go with Dogtoon, and you know why? Dogtoon is a name that I've had bouncing around for a long time. When I was a kid, I used to draw myself as a cartoon dog. If you're familiar with the comic strip The Doghouse, you will see Doug the dog featured there very prominently. He's also the mascot, so if you've seen our logo, you've seen him. But that came about because when I was a kid and watching, you know, Looney Tunes and Disney cartoons, it was kind of a very easy jump that said, oh, to be funny in a cartoon you have to be an animal and you have to have your name match the animal. Like the letters have to match. So, you know, Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse, Roger Rabbit. You have to have that kind of a system. So, you know, me at, you know, age 9 or 10 or whatever decided that Doug the dog was a very simple leap to make. So I created that character. And then when I got into high school and started doing kind of like backyard films and gotten into, like, you know, more video stuff, I called everything that I did a Dogtoon production because I thought that was kind of fun. And that kind of went into in college as well. When I had video projects due for class, I would call it a Dogtoon production. So I kind of, like, at the end of college knew that I wanted to do something a little bit different. I moved from, I wanted to be an animator. But the school that I went to at the time didn't have an animation program. They kept saying they were going to get one. And they did my senior year, but I couldn't go back unless I wanted to start over and become a freshman again. Cute. But, so I had switched over my junior year to more film concentration. I had gotten into filming with local cable access in my town, RCTV, who are still big supporters of us. And I had shot my first kind of big, ridiculously big scaping project called Nautilus, which if you look back far enough, you can actually see the first episode. It was a live-action computer animation mix, and I, in my youth, thought that one animator, being me, could edit that no problem, even though all the backgrounds were computer animated, most of the characters, and all of the spaceships and crazy stuff, and it took me years to complete. But I thought for some reason I could have that done inside of a year, you know, shot, edited, sound effects, special effects, and computer animation. Yeah. So, I kind of got a taste for shooting video and thought that the web was a good place to go for that, and it was about the time, I mean, like, you know, web series was still kind of a new thing, so I was kind of excited about it, but I kind of got two of my friends who I live with in Boston to start up a production company. I thought, you know, oh, we're going to be out of college soon, like, let's start up a production company. And they were audio guys, they were in a band, and they did audio recordings, and I did video. And so the idea was we were going to start this production company and offer this big package. They would record, you know, if you were a band, we could record your album and do your music video as part of this big package. The thing we kind of didn't really think about was that independent bands don't have any money, and they don't really want to go for a package deal no matter how good you sell it if they can't pay for it. And if they can barely pay for just the album, they want to do just the album, because that's the more important thing for them than apparently than a music video. So we kind of kept going for about a year or so, maybe, probably more like 7 months. And it kind of realized that, and they started realizing that, well, they were able to make money by doing an album, but the music video portion was not really something that was working with what they wanted to do. So, and I wanted to start doing more focus on the web. I wanted to do more web videos, web comics, and having to go and help them facilitate recording albums was not good for that. So we decided to part ways. I bought them out, and but that's where we kind of came up with the term Dogtoon Media. I had been using that name, and I thought, oh, you know, I've been calling myself Dogtoon Productions. Do you want to, you know, do you want to change that? And they said, well, let's call it media because we're now doing audio as well. Let's you know, make it all encompassing. So that's where the name Dogtoon Media came from, and that was around 2005, 2006, and from there I kind of basically on my own, since I owned the company and was the only person in it. I used it to freelance, and I was working part-time at Apple, and I was freelance videographing, and I had done that for a while, and then realized that, you know, it wasn't really going to pay the bills well enough. So I got, you know, a regular job, if you can call that job regular that I have. But once I kind of had like that job to pay the bills and not have to worry about it, not to do projects I didn't like to make enough money to survive, I really started focusing on Dogtoon as something that should be what I wanted it to be. And I started really thinking about, what do I want this to be? So I got several people who were interested in what we were doing. And we started working on this this web series, this project, and we were going to use this to kind of, you know, restart the company. And it didn't work out. We had a lot of internal issues with that whole project, and basically at the end of it I kind of realized that the two people who I was working most closely with I couldn't keep working with because I didn't feel like we were going in the right direction. They didn't feel like they were getting out of it what they wanted, and we parted ways. And I got off the phone with that conversation and was just like, well, I need this. I want this company to be something. I want these projects to go somewhere, and I can't do it on my own. Like I can refocus on all the creative stuff, and I can make something really happen with this. But I need somebody else on the organization side. I can't do this alone. I can't, you know, do what I was doing before I was freelancing. And I was sitting in a chair and I was thinking about this, and I got up and I went to my computer and I had this email from my friend Dee, and I had just worked with her boyfriend on a comic book contest where he's a graphic designer. He was doing a lot of the backgrounds for the comic book that we were entering into this contest. And so she kind of, you know, as he was telling her about what I was doing, she started getting interested in it. So she sent me this email that basically said, oh, I went to school for PR, and you know, do you need PR for your company? I'd love to help out. Like, I don't know, you know, I can help you out with this. And I honestly remember, like, just having this sense of relief wash over me that, I mean, this happened at the pivotal moment where I'm like, I need X, and then it happened. So it was amazing how that happened, like amazing kismet. And from there, Mark and I really started restructuring Dogtoon and really making it what it is now. And yeah, we're really happy with the direction we're going. We just started partnering with YouTube. We're at the very base level partnering with them as of right now, which it's fine. Start at the bottom, work up. The next big thing they want us to have is a lot more subscribers. So again, subscribe. You know, go to our YouTube page and subscribe. It's one little button. Because the idea being that after we, if we get to a certain point with them, we can, you know, they will start funding our videos in their entirety. So, and that would be nice. But we really do feel like we're on the right path. We're not there yet, and we're not, you we're not able to kind of sit back and rest and say, oh yeah, we did everything we needed to, but we're definitely on the other end of that road and looking ahead and realizing that we really are in the right spot and we are where we need to be to make the journey to the other end of that road. And I mostly wanted to thank you as our viewers for watching our videos, for sending us comments, for asking Rupert questions, for subscribing to us on YouTube, for liking us on Facebook and telling your friends to do the same thing. I mean, we do not have a marketing machine here. We are honestly 100% word of mouth, which means most people find out about us because somebody posted a link, because somebody sent them our way, because they saw us at a convention doing something and they saw any of our shows, The Wandering Legion or Rupert or Gossamer, and it really is fantastic for me to know that now we're really moving ahead and moving further down that path to our goal, which is to really have the ability and the funds to make some pretty awesome stuff. And I want to mostly say thank you, and keep it up, and you keep watching them, we'll keep making them, and thank you. This has been an incredibly interesting road so far, and an incredible journey, and it's nowhere near over, but I think at certain points it's good to pause and look back on how far you've come, look ahead to how far you need to go, and really take stock of how hard it was to get there, how much fun it was to get there, and how much fun you're going to have going to the next milestone and looking back and saying, oh, now look how far we've come even now. And honestly, none of that would be possible without people watching it. So thank you, truly thank you, and enjoy.